how are you? We are good, thank you for asking. We are packed up and headed to my grandparents because I've not seen my husband in a week, and supposedly he's supposed to have tomorrow off, and I was debating about, do I go down and see my husband or do we just stay up here? And then I remembered, why not? So we packed up clothes and we packed up school and we are headed down. And I know the movie's really loud, I'm sorry.
Oh, sit down, Pierce. Sit down.
Sit
down. Good job.
I'm gonna get other kids. It's so hard to
down, Pierce.
You okay, Ty? Poor kid. He's being manhandled. Ready?
Go to stairs.
Down.
Hey, no kiss.
Hold on to it, Ty, so you can't go.
Oh,
No fears.
he's killing me.
Forever.
I got you. Ow!
Hi all, how are you? I'm good, thank you for asking. It is Thursday and we are doing school at my grandma's house. We stayed Tuesday night yesterday and we're going home this afternoon. Wagon crossing. Go into the backyard. Go back there and you can have the laser gun, okay? Go back there and you can have the laser gun. After we get together with a friend, so we're doing school this morning. My grandparents left this morning for Arizona because my uncle is having another brain surgery. This is really bad. Really, really, really bad. Quality. Sit down. And we were doing school, and John left to go back to work this morning. We spent all day with him and his dad. And I do mean, like, it's amazing how one person can take over your whole day when I wanted the whole day to be with John and our family. And his dad totally hijacked that and manipulated it. I'm not going to talk anymore about that. I was just really mad that I even wasted the time coming down here. And it wasn't a waste. I got to see my grandparents, but it was not how I intended.
Ow!
Stop. We're taking that thing home to dog sit. So that should be cool. Did you give Phoebe the gun? Did you turn it on for her?
No.
Turn it on for her. So that's what we're doing, and we're leaving this afternoon after we get this place cleaned up. And we're gonna continue school. So that's what we're doing.
What are you doing?
I'm videoing you doing your work. This is how we do our writing, is we read it together, and then Ty works ahead of us and does his outline,
Mommy?
and Brooke and I do her outline together on the whiteboard.
Me and Phoebe are gonna run out the garage when I open it, and when I shut it, I'm gonna run out, and we're gonna come to the backyard.
Okay. And then she copies it down. So it's practicing actual writing for her, and she's still learning about the outlining because she helps me pick out the outlining words.
Comma.
And I think I'm going. Don't boss me. I think I heard a little voice down here. Hello? Hi. Did you wake up? Did you wake up? Hi. I can't see you because it's dark. Where's your bottle? Can I have your bottle? Where is it? Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. Look who I got. Did you have a good nap? You see that baby? There he is. Do you see that baby that had a good nap? You want a snack? I think it's about snack time. Huh.
Bedtime.
Good morning. It is Friday morning and it's 8
Hey,
o'clock.
Mommy, look at the bowl.
Don't drop it. And we are up early after being up late. But I figured why fight it? Just get up. Pierce Remington, no. No, put it down. It's for the doggy.
Put it down.
We're dog sitting.
Dog sitting.
Dog sitting.
Doodle.
And he won't leave the dog food alone. Leave the dog food
You keep
alone.
on cutting my head off.
Well, I'm not aiming at you. And the attitude is real. No, I'm getting your pancakes. Leave the dog food alone. Good morning, feebleness.
Hi.
He is fascinated with the dog. Good job. Be gentle. And the dog is almost blind and just not quite sure. Oh, look what we have on our counter.
Oh my God. Earbud.
An earwig. Oh, you're done now?
Let me take a picture
Yep.
of me.
Are you going to do the orange?
Yep.
Okay, where's your orange word?
Orange. Orange wood.
Okay, hold your paper.
My
Very good. She did all of those by herself.
Mommy?
Very good, baby girl. Do you like doing your little school?
Yes.
She's been begging all morning to do school with the big kids, so they were doing their handwriting, and I could finally do a page with her.
Child.
And Ty is doing hard handwriting.
No.
He's doing cursive O's. Are you still on O now?
Mm-hmm.
The whole page?
Been wanting to ask you on the first recess if we could get our swimsuits on and fill one of the gray buckets up and dump it on our heads.
Do you get your swimsuit on at school?
No.
No, we're not going to do that because then it takes too long. Come on. Hi, what are you doing? I don't have any gum. We have to remember to get it out of its hiding place. I bought gum, but I hid it because if I don't, she'd go through a whole pack in like an hour. And so I just hid it and I keep forgetting to get it, right? You have to take your passy out. So, change of plans. We did history, science, handwriting. We need to do math and writing still, but and I'm kind of getting an idea for how my schedule is going to go now. You have to take your passy out. Hold on. I can't do this one-handed. So, I kind of have a feeling for how my schedule is going to go. But we had a meltdown, a very bad meltdown, because Tyron decided that it was a good idea to play car wash, which is totally fine. I'm sorry, you got my thumb. But, he played car wash and he hosed down this guy's little riding car that has all the musical instruments on it. And so far it didn't work. Brooke said it wasn't working. So I took the batteries out of it and I put it in the sun. Hopefully it'll dry out and work. Hopefully it's not shorted out. Because I was very mad because that's like his one toy that he has. It's not a hand-me-down. That's a very nice toy that he got for his birthday and Ty ruined it. And I was seeing red. I was so mad. I was so angry that my 8-year-old is not using his brain and took water to a battery-operated toy. So, we got dressed. After I calmed down, I will admit, There was a lot of yelling. A lot of yelling. And I'm sorry. I yell though. I do. But I would rather yell than like touch my kids. You know what I mean? So we had some yelling. We had some crying. Me mostly. I know. Good job. Yeah. And I said, we're going to the library because I had some books. I got, I have a couple homeschooling books. And this looks like more of a memoir, but I got a couple homeschooling books on hold, and I got some of their history books on hold. I'm gonna have to really plan ahead about, no, you're gonna hit him. Stop going so crazy. I've got to really plan ahead about getting stuff from the library because it takes about a week, 5 days to a week for stuff to come into our library, and if they don't carry it, it has to come in from a different library. And so I'm gonna have to really plan about putting stuff on hold ahead of time so that we get it when we're actually in the lesson, because now we're on to lesson 2 of history and we're just now getting lesson 1 books. I'm learning. This is a learning curve, but I'm getting it. And I got some homeschooling books, and then Ty got, like, I think he had like 6 books, and Brooke got like 6 more books, and she already has books at home, so we're good on reading. But we came, and now we're playing at the park. I got a soda because I had a freebie. Hey, be careful. It's okay. But we came to the park because I was like, if I stay in this house, I'm just gonna stay angry, and I don't want to stay angry. So we came to the park next to our little library. No, don't take the straw. And hopefully things will calm down, and we'll go home, and we'll have lunch, and maybe do a nap time. That guy, little guy, already napped, so I don't know what we're going to do with him. And yes, I'm still tearing up because I'm so mad. And it's really bright. I don't have my sunglasses on. So I'm like tearing. It's really bright, and I'm crying. Not a good combination. So, that's what we're doing, is we're at the park. We're gonna go home, get some lunch after this. I'm so mad because there's no shade. Like, I'm in the shade, but there's no shade on the play equipment, and it's all plastic and hot. And I feel bad for my baby who has to climb up on stuff that's hot. Hey, Brooke Isabella. Brooke Isabella. Brooke, can you help the baby get up there? Because it's too hot for him to climb. Sister's gonna help you. He can't touch that step long enough to climb up on it. So put him up on his feet. I know, you're very high. So that's what we're doing. And then we'll finish math this afternoon, and I think I'm gonna count reading time because I'm having a hard time. Yeah. I'm having a hard time. Like, we can get every subject. Okay, just go inside. We can get every subject done, and we don't even hit our 4 hours that we need daily. So I have to, like, we're gonna do reading, which we haven't done, so maybe that will add some time. And it just depends. I mean, sometimes we can take an hour on history, and then today history took like 15 minutes. So I don't know. So I'm going to try and do our time requirement and all that. But I got to figure it out. But right now we're chilling to get rid of the bad vibes. So, and I'm going to sit and, oh, I don't even know if you saw it. Did you see it? I'm going to sit and either start this book, or crochet. Yep.
Num num.
What are we having?
Refried beans. It's kind of a dip, but it's with refried beans, and you can add salsa to it if you want. And we use tortilla chips, but we can also use our spoon. But the way I like it is tortilla chips.
Yep.
And these refried beans are just the ones from the store. But the other time we had them, my mom made them.
Yeah. I
I like mine with the
And they're
tortilla chips.
delicious.
So,
Mommy.
are you eating it?
I got mixed.
Yep.
I'm having
So we've got our refried beans, tomato salsa from Costco, and the mango salsa. And then Ty just does the tomato salsa. And Brooke just did the tomato salsa. And we are snacking. And I got these, which are super good. So I think they'll be good with their multi-grain tortilla chips. They were super good. So I'm going to use them in my dip.